People ask me all the time, Wheelie, why do you spend so much time on the Vespa just riding? And I get it. To some people, it might seem like I'm just wandering around aimlessly, but there's something they don't understand. Hey everyone, Wheelie here. Welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm in Rainbow Valley, upper northern San Diego County, and I want to talk about something a little different today. Not specs, not destinations, not travel tips. Today, I want to talk about why riding through places like this, it's not just a hobby for me. It's self-care, it's therapy, it's meditation on two wheels. Let me explain. Modern life is heavy. We're all carrying something: work, stress, family responsibilities, financial worries, social media overload, the constant ping of notifications, and the never-ending to-do list. That voice in your head that keeps telling you you're not doing enough or being enough. And we're told we need to deal with it, manage it, push through it, be productive, stay hustling. But here's what I've learned. Sometimes you don't need to manage stress. You just need to release it. And for me, that release happens here, on these roads, in places like Rainbow Valley. People talk about meditation like you have to be sitting cross-legged on a cushion, eyes closed, chanting Om. And hey, if that works for you, amazing. But for me, meditation isn't about the position, it's about the state of mind. Meditation is about being present, fully present, not thinking about yesterday's mistakes or tomorrow's deadlines, just here, now, this moment. And when I'm riding through anywhere like Rainbow Valley, that's exactly where I am, present. The rhythm of the engine becomes like a mantra. The road ahead becomes my focus point, and the wind on my body reminds me I'm alive. I'm here and I'm breathing. There's something about landscapes like this that put it into perspective. Look at those hills. They've been here thousands of years, and they'll be here long after we're gone. And suddenly that email you didn't respond to, or that argument you had, or that thing you're worried about, it just gets a little bit smaller. Nature has this way of reminding us that we're part of something bigger, not in a scary way, but in a comforting way. Like, I'm not alone. I'm not the center of the universe. And honestly, that's a relief. I read somewhere that they've done studies on this, that being in nature, especially in open landscapes like this, actually reduces cortisol. That's your stress hormone. It lowers your heart rate, it improves your mood. It's not just in your head, it's in your body. Your biology responds to this. So yeah, I'm not just riding around for fun. I mean, it is fun, but it's also medicine, natural, free medicine. Psychologists talk about something called flow state. It's that feeling when you're so absorbed in what you're doing that everything else disappears. Time seems to both speed up and slow down. You're not thinking, you're just doing. You're in the zone. Athletes get it, musicians get it, and riders, well, we definitely get it. When you're leaning into a curve on a quiet country road, reading the pavement, feeling the bike respond beneath you, you're not thinking about your problems. You can't. You're too busy being present with the machine, the road, and the moment. And here's the beautiful part. When you come out of that flow state, your brain has had a break, a real break. Not scrolling on your phone break, a genuine mental reset. And suddenly the problems you were worried about, well, sometimes you see solutions you couldn't see before, or sometimes you realize they weren't really problems at all. There's a difference between loneliness and solitude. Loneliness is painful, it's feeling disconnected, but solitude, that is a choice. It's giving yourself permission to just be, without having to perform, not having to be on. Out here, I don't have to be anything for anyone. I'm not really the YouTuber, I'm not someone's employee, I'm not a friend, a mom, or a wife. Not that those things aren't important, they absolutely are. But for this moment, I'm just me. A person on a scooter, in a valley, under the sky. And there's something deeply restorative about that, about remembering who you are when nobody's watching, and reconnecting with yourself. Let's talk about the wind for a second. When you're in the car, you're sealed off from the world, climate controlled, insulated, even with the windows down. But on a scooter, you feel everything. The sun on your shoulders, the cool air in the shade, the temperature dropping as you go through a valley, the wind pushing against you, reminding you that you're moving through space, not just watching the world go by on a screen. That physical sensation, that's what grounds me. When you struggle with anxiety or you're stuck in your head too much, therapists always talk about grounding techniques, things that bring you back into your body, into the present moment. The wind's on a ride, that's grounding. Every gust reminds you, you're here, you're real, the moment is real. There's something about the ritual of riding too. Planning the ride, putting on your helmet, adjusting your mirrors, starting the engine. It's like a signal to your brain. Okay, we're transitioning now. We're leaving the chaos behind and we're entering peace mode. Rituals matter. They create boundaries, they mark transitions. And when I gear up for a ride like this, I'm not just preparing the bike, I'm preparing my mind. I'm telling myself for the next few hours, nothing else matters except the road ahead and the beauty around me. Now, some people might say, really, aren't you just escaping your problems, running away? And look, I get that. But here's the thing, I'm not escaping, I'm recharging, and there's definitely a difference. Escaping is avoiding something that you need to deal with. Recharging is giving yourself the energy to deal with things. You can't pour from an empty cup. If you're burned out, exhausted, stressed to the breaking point, you're not going to handle life well. You're going to make bad decisions, you're going to snap at people, you're going to suffer. Now coming out here, this fills my cup. This gives me the clarity, the calm, the energy I need to go back and be the best version of myself. A better friend, better family member, better creator, better human. Now, before you think, that's great, Wheelie, but I don't have a Vespa. You don't need one. You really don't. The Vespa is just my tool for this. It's what works for me, but the principle is universal. So find your thing. Maybe it's hiking or cycling. Maybe it's driving with the windows down or in a convertible. Maybe it's sitting in your backyard listening to birds. The vehicle doesn't matter. What matters is making space for the peace. Recognizing that self-care isn't selfish. Taking time to be quiet, to be present, to let your nervous system calm down. That's not luxury, that's necessity. We all need it, and if you're feeling burned out, overwhelmed, constantly stressed, you especially need it. So Rainbow Valley, it's not the most famous place in San Diego County. It's not the most dramatic, but it's peaceful, it's open, and it's exactly what I needed today. Life's going to keep being complicated, work will keep being demanding, and problems will keep popping up. That's just how it is. But as long as I can get out on these roads, feel the wind, see these views, and remember what peace feels like, I'm going to be okay. And if you're struggling right now, I hope you find your version of this, your Rainbow Valley, your place of peace, because you deserve it. And now let's sit back and watch as I ride into the best part of this ride, right into Rainbow Valley. So let's enjoy the music and the view and just take a few minutes to get some peace. until the next time, ciao.